Hey, it's Joe. Welcome back to Human Fluence. Let's dive into one of the greatest philosophical and spiritual questions. Duality versus non-duality. It's not just an intellectual debate, it's a fundamental lens through which we experience reality and define our place within it. And it's a paradox we're all living every single day. Duality is the framework most of us are familiar with. It's the world of opposites. Light and dark, good and evil, love and fear, self and other. Duality is what gives our experience contrast and meaning. Without night would we truly appreciate the day. Without hardship would we understand joy. Duality is how the universe teaches us, pushing us through challenges and triumphs, forcing us to grow through the interplay of opposites. On the surface, duality feels real. It feels absolute. We see separation everywhere, in people, beliefs, the physical world. And duality isn't inherently bad. It's what allows us to navigate the material world. It gives us individuality and the ability to make choices. But here's the thing, duality is also an illusion. This is where non-duality comes in. Non-duality isn't about opposites. It's about the oneness beneath them. It's the realization that the light and the dark aren't two separate forces. They're two sides of the same coin. It's understanding that the boundaries we see, the separations we believe in, are constructs of the mind. Non-duality says there is no self and other. There's only one, expressing itself in infinite forms. Think of it like this. Duality is like standing in front of the mirror. You see your reflection is separate from you, but there's the you looking into the mirror and the you in the glass. But non-duality is stepping back and realizing that both are the same. The separation was never real. It was just perspective. So why do we experience duality if non-duality is the ultimate truth? Because the human experience needs duality. We come here to learn, to grow, to play out the story of contrast. Duality is the stage for the drama of existence, and without it, the lessons of life wouldn't stick. But non-duality is the backdrop, the foundation, the reality that we return to when we strip everything else away. Here's where it gets tricky. You can't think your way into non-duality. The mind is duality. It operates in opposites, in categories, in divisions. To experience non-duality, you have to transcend the mind, stepping into a state of awareness where everything merges into one. It's not about destroying duality, it's about integrating it. So what does this mean for us, practically? It means living in the paradox. It means embracing duality, its struggles, its beauty, its lessons, while remembering that at the deepest level, separation is an illusion. You are the light and the dark. You are the self and the other. And the more you align with this truth, the more freedom you'll feel. Because when you realize that there's no true separation, fear starts to dissolve. The fear of failure, the fear of judgment, even the fear of death. They lose their power. Why? Because those fears are rooted in duality. They're rooted in the belief that you are separate, isolated, finite. But non-duality reminds you that you are none of those things. You are infinite, eternal, one with everything. Duality is the dance. Non-duality is the floor beneath it. You need both. One teaches you to move, to grow, to experience. The other reminds you that the dance is just a moment in an infinite symphony of being. So where are you in this journey? Are you lost in the duality, caught in the highs and lows, the conflicts and contrasts? Or are you starting to glimpse the oneness behind it all? The truth is you don't have to choose. Duality and non-duality aren't opposites, they're complements. Together they create the paradox of existence, and within that paradox lies the ultimate freedom. Human Fluence, out.